everybody, today we're going to explore the area of Shoreditch and hopefully this gives you some inspiration of things to do in Shoreditch. Famous things to do in Shoreditch is to hunt for street art, and I'm currently at Cargo, which is on Riverton Street, which has some of Banksy's original artwork, so make sure that you stop by the beer garden, have a drink and see some of his work. Another thing to do in Shoreditch is to check out the restaurant scene. Today we're at Adina having brunch. As you can see, the brunch looks totally amazing, but the other things I would recommend is places like Dishoom, which is just across the road from here, or there's many restaurants that you can try out. So definitely have some food, brunch, dinner, or whatever you want, and check it out. Great thing to do in Bricklane is to go vintage shopping. You'll see lots of vintage shops along the way and around in the area of Shoreditch, so get your shopping shoes on and pick up some great bargains. If you're a book lover, don't forget to check out the Bricklane bookstore. They've got quite a lot of vintage books and it's just a really cool store to check out. So I absolutely love arts and craft, and I try and fill my house with tons of this stuff. So the backyard market is where I picked up some of the pieces that are now sitting in my house. So if you love arts and craft and trinkets, I definitely recommend that you check out the backyard market. I'm just outside the Truman building. One of the things I love about this building is they host yearly, well not yearly events, but events quite constantly, and one of the events that I love is like the coffee festival, so make sure you check out the events page. But also there's quite a few food markets, there's crazy golf, there's lots to do in the area. We've just stopped by Dark Sugars to pick up a hot chocolate. Look how amazing this is. And don't worry, for those people who are dairy free or vegan, they have vegan versions as well. So for me, I got mine with oat milk and dairy free chocolate. Around Bricklane, you can come down some of the side streets and see some of the 1800 houses, which is pretty cool. I'm standing in one of the most famous Instagram locations, which is the Pink House on Princelet Street. So if you want to get a bit of a photo shoot while you're here, I recommend coming down to this house.
Cool, yeah.
So we were just at Princelet Street, but Foreigner Street also has lots of cool old buildings that you can take photos in front of. It's just a really pretty street to walk down to see, again, the 1800 houses. I really like history in London, so this is my kind of thing. We've discussed a bit about street art, so another thing to add is Star Yard. I'll make sure I leave the postcode in the comments below so you can find it. I barely scratched the surface of Shoreditch. It's one of my favourite areas and I really love coming here on a Sunday. The street behind me is bustling with markets, so make sure you add this to things to do in London. It really is a truly amazing area. Until then, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you thought this was a good video.